Indonesia is a wonderland.
Kota baru dunia berbeda, berbeda bagaimanapun di Semarang, bagaimanapun di Semarang. Bertemu lawannya Adinda, Adinda iman bidadara, Semalaya iman bidadara, Semalaya. Sayang si patokaan matego tego gorokan sayang si patokaan matego tego gorokan sayang sajujur yumanam komi sabapare samuna muna keke Soleram, anak yang manis, janganlah dicium, sayang kalau dicium merah pipinya. Kampunan jauh di Mato, Kunwangsan saya baku lilian, takkan aja kawan-kawan nalamu, sangke basuh yang surya.
Where the spring mists settle and the valleys breathe and the hillocks shadow light and calm. You're not to feel unwanted, though the world might abhor. Your home is in Victoria, Victoria, once more. When the night wind calls us to the tussling fields, lost in battle, weary in your heart, I'll uphold your honor as we march to the shore, and I will see Victoria, Victoria once more. My heart will sing Victoria, Victoria once more. Her light, a harbor for faithless. She won't let you fall when the darkness calls you. Like her, safe in her wall. Like a shield, she's victorious. Her love for you is an army, protected and served. When you're lost, unwanted, she's your hope preserved. Like a sword, she's victorious. Even if I wander yonder hills towards Sargon, she'll keep calling and her beacon lead like a warship steady through the storm. I am left unshaken, I am safe in her arms.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom,
Om Swastiastu,
Namo Buddhaya,
salam kebajikan, Rahayu.
Selamat siang,
Annyeonghaseyo,
Konnichiwa,
Bonjour,
Guten Tag,
good afternoon.
Honorable Rector of Yogyakarta State University, Profesor Dr. Sumaryanto M.Kes Aiful,
The Honorable Miss Nila Kurniasari SPD MPD as the Supervisor of UKM Bahasa Asing Safel 2022,
The Honorable Fadila Nafiri Arif as the Head of UKM Bahasa Asing Safel UNY 2022,
The Honorable Firda Yulfarima Zahrani as the Head of Festival Budaya Internasional 2022, and all our beloved participants. Welcome to Festival Budaya Internasional 2022. Enthralling, discovering tales of fascinating land with perpetual jollity. First of all, let's thank God who has been giving us guidance, mercy, happiness, and hope, so we can attend and participate in this event without any obstacles whatsoever. Before we start this event, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Fajriya Isani, and my partner,
Teguh Rizky.
as today's Master of Ceremony.
Before we move on to the main agendas, allow us to read and inform all of you our order of the day. The first one is opening.
Second, speeches.
The third is cultural presentation from foreign countries.
Fourth, question and answer.
The fifth is guest star performance.
Sixth, quiz.
And the last one is closing.
Entering our next session, there will be speeches. The first speech will be delivered by the head of Festival Budaya Internasional 2022. For Firda Yulfarima Zahrani, the stage is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everyone. Annyeonghaseyo. Konnichiwa. Bonjour. Ni hao. Sawadee-ha. Guten Tag. Buenos tardes. Dan selamat siang semuanya. The Honorable Miss Nila Kurniasari SPD MPD as the advisor of UKM Bahasa Asing Safel. The Honorable Fadila Nafiri Arif as the President of UKM Bahasa Asing Safel 2022. The Honorable our native speakers and performers, and of course our beloved committees and the audiences. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Firda Yulfarima Zahrani, a staff of Cross Cultural Understanding and Learning Media or CCULM department. As for this year, I'm honored as the person in charge of Festival Budaya Internasional 2022. Festival Budaya Internasional, also known as FESBUD, is an annual event under the patronage of CCULM department. This event aims to introduce foreign cultures in the form of a festival to make it more enjoyable, not only for Yogyakarta State University students, but also for general public. Initially, this event was held offline. However, just like last year, this event was held online due to the current situation. Even so, organizing an online event like this actually allows FESBUD to reach a wider range of audiences, since anyone can watch this from anywhere in the world. As for this year, we have enthralling, discovering tales of fascinating land with perpetual jollity as our theme. We want to portray captivating tales from many different countries such as Philippines, US, Mexico, Thailand, Brazil, Sweden, Slovenia, and our beloved country, Indonesia. You can enjoy the guest presentations about fairy tales that also provide distinct moral value in each story. There will also be many special performances, Q&A session that has been given, and other fun things that will be presented during this event. We also would like to thank our sponsors and media partners who help us in making this event. Thank you to every one of the committees for your time and hard work. Festwood is able to run smoothly because of you all. We hope Festwood will be able to accommodate the audience interest in learning more about other countries' cultures. And the most important thing is increasing our tolerance for different cultures around the world. We do apologize for any mistakes or inconvenience that occurred. Thank you for taking the time to participate and express your appreciation for this event. And to close this, I want to say thank you, happy watching, and have a great time with Festwood. Lastly, see you at Festival Budaya Internasional 2023. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Firda Yulfarima Zahrani for the incredible speech.
The second speech will be delivered by the head of UKM Bahasa Asing Safel UND 2022. For Fadila Nafiri Arif, the time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang semuanya. Annyeonghaseyo. Guten Tag. Ohayo gozaimasu. Bonjour. Ni hao. And good afternoon everyone. The Honorable Miss Nila Kurniasari as the advisor of UKM Bahasa Asing Safel, Firda Yulfarima Zahrani as the head representative of Festival Budaya Internasional, our amazing native speakers and performers, and all audiences watching this from your most comfortable place. I am Fadila, the president of UKM Bahasa Asing Safel 2022. I would like to welcome all of you to Festival Budaya Internasional 2022. Have you ever heard about Cross-Cultural Understanding or CCU? If you haven't, it means learning to value other cultures and respect their views. It is important because cultural understanding helps us a lot to interact with people from most any cultures. UKM Bahasa Asing Safel provides a platform for students in particular and general public to know more about CCU by holding this event, Festival Budaya Internasional or Festwood. Bringing up a team, enthralling, discovering tales of fascinating land with perpetual jollity, we are going to bring you magical stories from our native speakers we have today. And don't miss the opportunity to watch the spectacular performances by our guests. Well, considering the current situation, sadly we have to meet screen to screen again. However, for the next 2 hours, we are going to have so much fun, and I hope you're going to enjoy it as much as I am. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe and healthy everyone. Don't forget to wear your mask when you're outside. Happy watching, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Fadila Nafiri Arif for the memorable speech. Before we continue any further, we kindly ask you to allow us to change our spoken language into Bahasa Indonesia to guide this event moving forward for easier speaking and understanding. Shall we? Thank you. Oke Kak Fajria, ini kita nggak terasa udah di Facebook lagi ya Kak Fajria ya?
Oh bener banget ya, rasanya tuh kayak baru kemarin gitu kita Facebook. Ini udah Facebook lagi.
Kayaknya tuh kemarin baru aja keluar di Facebook tahun 2021 ini, kita udah ada di Facebook tahun 2022 ya Kak Fajria ya?
Bener banget kayak gitu, tapi kok masih online ya Facebooknya.
Jadi
Sedih banget.
iya, kita di Facebook tahun ini pun teman-teman kita masih melaksanakan secara online dan masih sama seperti tahun lalu ya Kak Fajria ya, karena kondisi yang dan situasi yang masih yang mengharuskan kita untuk belum memungkinkan benar ya Kak Fajria. Oke Kak Fajria, untuk Facebook ini sendiri Kak Fajria tahun ini mengangkat tema apa sih Kak Fajria?
Oke, perlu teman-teman sekalian juga kayak gini. Tahun ini Facebook mengangkat judul enthralling, yang artinya satu hal di mana memberikan kesan indah dan juga menarik perhatian beberapa makhluk yang ada di dunia. Menarik
Tema
ya.
yang sangat menarik ya Kak Fajria, dimana kita di sini bakal ada cerita-cerita menarik juga yang bakal menarik perhatian banyak orang Kak Fajria ya.
Wah, kayak flashback ke masa kecil gak sih kayak gitu?
Kak Fajria. Tapi sebelum itu Kak Fajria ya, mungkin ini masih ada beberapa teman-teman kita yang baru join nih, masih belum tahu nih Facebook itu sebenarnya apa sih Kak Fajria?
Oke, kasih tahu nggak ya?
Gimana ya? Masa kita merasa rahasiaan sih sama teman-teman?
Oke, langsung aja ya. Festival Budaya Internasional merupakan program kerja UKM Bahasa Asing sampai UNY yang bertujuan untuk memperkenalkan dan menambah apresiasi terhadap budaya asing, dan akan ada foreigners yang akan memperkenalkan budaya mereka kayak itu. Jadi udah kelihatan nggak sih serunya Facebook
Iya,
tahun ini tuh gimana?
Benar, soalnya tuh kita di sini bakal mendengarkan cerita-cerita menarik dari berbagai budaya yang ada di negara-negara luar ya Kak Fajria ya.
Bener banget kayak gitu.
Oke, dan untuk teman-teman juga ya, kayak seperti Kak Fajria bilang tadi, tema kita itu enthralling, dan harapannya juga dengan tema tersebut kita bisa menarik perhatian orang-orang ya dengan cerita-cerita yang pernah terjadi di suatu tempat dengan segala kebahagiaan yang muncul di sana. Dan diharapkan pula dapat kita ambil nih Kak Fajria nilai moral value-nya gitu ya dari cerita-cerita tersebut.
Karena setiap kita pasti punya nilai moral ya
Iya
kayak
benar,
gitu.
dan nantinya ya kita bisa mengimplementasikannya di kehidupan kita gitu ya. Oke Kak Fajria, tadi kita udah bilang temanya, udah jelasin juga Facebook itu apa. Tagline-nya nih Kak Fajria, apa tagline kita pada Facebook tahun ini?
Oke, untuk tagline kita pada tahun ini adalah Discovering Tales of Fascinating Land with Perpetual Jollity.
Wih, bagus banget tuh.
Wah, ini bagus banget
Iya,
dong.
jadi teman-teman di sini tagline kita Discovering Tales of Fascinating Land with Perpetual Jollity, di mana kita akan menemukan cerita-cerita menarik dengan penuh senang gitu ya Kak Fajria ya.
Benar banget. Jadi kayak happy-happy aja bawaannya ya.
Happy, senang gitu ya, jangan sedih-sedih gitu ya.
Nggak boleh dong.
Nggak boleh sedih-sedih. Kita harus senang bareng di Festival Budaya tahun ini.
Oke, untuk negara yang berpartisipasi tahun ini ada berapa sih kayak kira-kira?
Banyak Kak Fajria tahun ini. Tahun itu kita kedatangan tamu dari 8 negara Kak Fajria.
Waduh, banyak dong.
Banyak
Kita
dong.
serasa keliling dunia nih kayaknya.
Waduh, benar ya. Kita kayak miniatur keliling dunia Facebook ini, benar nggak sih?
Bener banget. Acara Shuffle memang selalu memberikan hal yang baru untuk
Benar.
mahasiswa UNY khususnya.
Mahasiswa UNY dan ya masyarakat umum juga ya Kak Fajria.
Benar.
Mungkin ada dari teman-teman nih yang dari luar UNY ya, join sama kita kan. Wah, kita juga ikut senang ya Kak Fajria ya.
Bener banget. Ternyata seru juga ya.
Oke, dan untuk negaranya sendiri ya teman-teman, itu ada 8 negara yang berpartisipasi, yaitu ada Meksiko, Amerika Serikat, Filipina, Swedia, Indonesia, Brazil, Thailand, dan juga Slovenia.
Wah, menarik ya ternyata. Jadi penasaran nih, apa aja sih yang bakal ditampilin?
Iya, bakal ada cerita-cerita apa sih yang akan ditampilkan oleh teman-teman dari negara-negara tersebut ya Kak Fajria ya.
Bener banget kayak gitu.
Dan juga kita juga pengen ngingetin nih buat teman-teman kalau di sini kan kita kayaknya premier nih Kak Fajria. Jadi teman-teman bisa menggunakan fitur live chat YouTube untuk saling kenal Kak Fajria.
Aduh, siapa tahu dapat ayam ya berarti.
Waduh, habis ya. Teman-teman yang mungkin lagi di rumah sendiri kan, belum punya ayam, boleh nih gunakan fiturnya gitu ya Kak
Bener
Fajria.
banget,
Ya.
bisa tulis itu nama
Nama
Instagram
Instagram benar sambil
atau langsung ke nomor WA nggak apa-apa.
Waduh, agak berat ya Kak Fajria. Tapi nggak apa-apa, kita di sini ya saling kenal ya. Siapa tahu nanti kalau Facebook tahun depan udah offline, kita bisa ketemu bareng, benar nggak sih Kak Fajria?
Gandengan sama ayam
Waduh,
berarti.
gitu ya teman-teman. Jadi teman-teman bisa gunakan fitur live chatnya untuk saling kenal. Dan juga kita juga mau bilang kalau nanti bakal ada quiz juga nih Kak Fajri ya, bakal ada quiz.
Ada hadiahnya nggak tuh?
Ada nggak ya? Ada dong pasti ya teman-teman. Bakal ada hadiah menarik yang nanti teman-teman di quiz nantinya.
Gimana? Kita langsung aja ke negara yang akan presentasi apa kita bahas Facebook aja?
Kita bahas Facebook sampai akhir aja gimana ya? Waduh, jangan ya,
Jangan dong.
Teman-teman udah pada penasaran kayaknya. Langsung aja Kak Fajri dari negara pertama ada siapa nih Kak Fajri?
Oke, untuk negara pertama nih, kita bakal terbang ke negara bagian barat.
Waduh, gimana tuh Kak Fajri?
Kali ini kita akan memasuki negeri dongeng dari negara Meksiko.
Wow.
Yang akan diwakilkan oleh teman kita yaitu David. Langsung aja nih kita saksikan persembahan dan juga presentasi dari negara Meksiko.
Hello everyone, I'm David, I'm 17 and I'm from Mexico. Today I'm telling you The Moon Rabbit, which is a story that comes from the ancient Mexican mythology. So, the story has it that one day the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl was wandering through the skies when he decided to go down to visit Earth. But first, he thought that it would be best to take the shape of a human, since his feathered snake appearance could scare people and animals. He stayed here some days, discovering the wonderful landscapes of Mexico. He was fascinated with the animals and the plants. But he got exhausted, so he sat on a rock. There, he realized that he was so tired and so hungry and so thirsty. Then, a white bunny approached the god. "What are you eating?" asked the god. "I'm eating a carrot. If you want some, I could share it with you," answered the bunny. "Oh, thanks, but no, I cannot in any way take food from any living being on earth. I must endure hunger and thirst," said the god. "I understand, but I don't see why you couldn't eat from my carrot, since I have enough for both of us here," said the bunny. After that, the god was moved by the bunny's attitude, and he thought that that little creature should be remembered by anyone on earth forever. So he took the little bunny from the floor and rose it up into the night sky as high as he could, until the bunny touched the moon and left on it its shape. The god left the bunny on the floor, looking at it with deep love and admiration. Then Quetzalcoatl rose up into the skies, being happy and proud of the animals on earth, while the bunny stayed here, staring with amazement at how its shape was drawn in the moon, in honor of that act of generosity that it had with the god before. And that's the end of the story. It was magical to read this fairy tale for the first time, because it was late in the night, and I remember that I went out to watch the moon, and I could perfectly see the shape of a bunny on it. It's actually a lot of craters, but it's cute that you can see that little bunny on it. Likewise, my city, Coatzacoalcos, is named in honor of that ancient god, Quetzalcoatl. Furthermore, if you want to read this fairy tale or others, you can on a website named bosquedefantasias.com, which is my source. Unfortunately, all the stories are in Spanish, but if you want to do so, you could use a translator to read them with no problem. You can learn the values of empathy and generosity from this fairy tale. It gives you the message of doing good things for other people if you're able to, just as the bunny did. And who knows, If you're a good person, maybe one day you'll see your shape in the night sky. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening to my fairy tale. I really appreciate it. And I wish you all the best. Goodbye.
Aduh, ceritanya tuh menarik banget ya.
Sebagai cerita pembuka ya, Kak Fadila ini benar-benar menarik gitu ya, dan membawa kita bernostalgia gitu ya sama dongeng-dongeng dulu pas kita masih kecil ya Kak Fadila ya.
Bener banget, kayak vibes-nya tuh langsung masuk ke negeri dongeng gitu ya
Iya
kayak
benar.
gitu.
Tadi kita bisa lihat ada kelinci, terus juga ada dewa juga ya Kak Fadila ya. Menurut Kak Fajrian ya, dari cerita tadi, kira-kira moral value yang bisa kita petik apa nih Kak Fajrian?
Oke, buat moral value-nya ya, pesan kita tuh harus punya rasa empati deh gitu.
Benar. Jadi kita kayak tadi ya, kalau berbuat baik itu nggak pandang bulu ya Kak Fajrian ya. Kita harus saling berbuat baik ke sesama gitu ya, sama makhluk hidup gitu ya.
Dan pastinya setiap kita berbuat baik, kita akan mendapatkan balasan yang setimpal.
Dan kayak tadi, filmnya tuh dilukis ya, di bulan gitu. Keren banget gitu. Makanya kita kalau berbuat baik itu ya pasti akan dapat hikmahnya gitu kan aja ya.
Jadi untuk teman-teman semua, jangan capek-capek berbuat baik ya. Oke, selanjutnya kita bakal terbang ke negara mana nih?
Oke, kita mungkin sekarang baru kita masuk ke negara selanjutnya ya Kak Fajrian ya.
Sudah pada kepo nih. Kita mau terbang kemana lagi ya?
Terbang kemana ya? Oke, untuk negara selanjutnya kita bakal terbang ke Amerika Serikat Kak Fajrian.
Jauh ya?
Cukup jauh ya kita mainnya ya. Oke, untuk negara Amerika Serikat ini bakal dipersembahkan atau dipresentasikan oleh teman kita yaitu Tyler. Langsung saja kita saksikan bersama-sama penampilan dari negara Amerika Serikat.
Hi everyone, my name is Taylor. I'm 17 from the United States, and today I'm going to be talking about the fairy tale Peter Pan. Many of you may have heard of this story or seen the movie that came around the late 90s and is a well-known fairy tale talked amongst many Americans even today. They have made real-life movies, they have made plays, and all sorts of things relating to this story. The story of Peter Pan is about a boy that never grows up and goes to this promised Neverland that you never grow up. There's an evil Captain Hook and a crocodile that goes and tries to attack Captain Hook. Other important characters in this fairy tale are other little boys that have gone to this Neverland that never grow up, but Peter Pan is the main character. He also can fly and has a little pet fairy that sits on his shoulder at times named Tinkerbell, which is also a very common story that has had many movies made about her as well. When Peter Pan goes to London, these kids really want to get away from their parents and escape to some place that they never want to leave because they are sick of listening to their parents, going off to boarding school and everything like that. So what do? Peter Pan uses Tinkerbell's pixie dust and then they fly to this Neverland. I have personally experienced this story when I have watched the anime A Promised Neverland. These kids who do not know what the real world is like outside of these walls and think that, oh, it's going to be so great, I'm going to rebel against authoritative figures and do what I want, is that the world isn't so great and amazing as everyone makes it seem. Which also relates back to Peter Pan, which I think got where the Promised Neverland got its name from, because the Neverland is meant to be a place that is perfect. When the girl and her two younger brothers go to the Neverland with Peter Pan, they start to think, wow, this is such a great place, I never want to go home. And then lately they realize that they need reality and they need to go back to their parents and that they miss them dearly. The major thing that we can learn from this story is that even though it may seem hard to become an adult and grow up, it's a part of life and we need to grow up with others around us, because We have to experience those different things at different periods of our life. Another major important thing to remember about this story is that we do need parental figures as children, because that way we can learn from them and learn from their experiences for when we become adults. So then later we can teach those children when they get younger and direct them in the right direction. When kids have no authoritative figures, then they get lost and don't know how to prepare for this crazy world. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!
Di penampilan dari Amerika tadi, Kak Nadia, gimana ceritanya Kak Nadia?
Aduh, aku kayaknya nggak asing ya sama ceritanya.
Iya ya, kayak apa ya ceritanya tuh pernah kita saksikan dulu nggak sih pas kita kecil-kecil gitu?
Bener banget, dulu aku sering dong ngeliat di TV.
Tadi tuh ada apa karakternya apa sih dia? Ada Peter Pan sama
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Dan ini teman-teman mungkin bisa lihat nih kayak iya, kostum kita kan kostumnya Peter Pan sama Tinkerbell.
Oh, jangan-jangan itu kita?
Waduh, jangan-jangan tadi yang diceritain kita berdua.
Aduh, jangan-jangan nih.
Waduh. Oke, tadi setelah kita lihat sama-sama ya Kak Fadila, cerita yang kita dengarkan sama-sama, cerita dari Amerika Serikat gitu ya. Kira-kira nih Kak Fadila, moral value yang bisa kita petik apa nih Kak Fadila dari cerita tersebut?
Oke, moral value-nya ya tadi. Kita tuh hidup harus realistis.
Benar.
Jadi kayak istilahnya zaman sekarang jangan kebanyakan halu.
Benar, tadi mungkin ya kita bisa lihat ya si Peter Pan pengen apa dia ya, pengen ke Neverland di mana negara dia nggak bisa tumbuh tua, tapi ya kita harus realistis juga dong. Tua itu adalah apa ya, tumbuh tua itu suatu hal yang kita patut hadapi gitu ya.
Udah jadi hukum alam ya.
Udah jadi hukum alam gitu ya gitu.
Dan si Peter Pan juga akhirnya rindu sama orang tuanya.
Rindu sama orang tuanya. Dan kita juga rindu ya kalau sama orang tua ya.
Aduh, aku sebagai anak rantau.
Waduh sama, kita ini anak rantau guys ya.
Aduh, curhat.
Waduh. Oke, kita mungkin berpindah nih ke negara selanjutnya. Kira-kira ada dari negara mana nih Kak Lydia?
Kali ini kita terbangnya nggak jauh-jauh sih. Cuma ke negara tetangga.
Ke negara tetangga, kemana tuh Kak?
Kali ini kita akan terbang ke negara Filipina.
Oke.
Dan dari negara Filipina akan diwakilkan oleh teman kita yaitu Hans. Langsung aja yuk kita saksikan persembahan juga presentasi dari negara Filipina.
Hi guys, I'm Hans from Philippines and I will share you a famous folklore which is entitled Ang Alamat ng Pinya. Its origin is from Zamboanga City, a place here in our country. So the story goes like this. There's a mother who has a beautiful and adorable daughter. But whenever she wants something, she will probably get it. So thus she is a spoiled girl. She grew up into a spoiled girl. And this daughter's name is Pinang. She is called Pinang. One day the mother felt sick. Then she asked a favor to Pinang, like, Pinang, cook porridge for me. Pinang is playing and she ignored her mother. The mother mustered all her strength just to say, Pinang, come here or else. And it worked. Pinang went to the room and asked her mother, like, Mom, do you expect me to cook porridge for you? Pinang, just put rice into a pot and put a water. When you're done, just stir it with a ladle. Then, Pinang went out. She's finding the ladle. She finds all over the kitchen. Then she stopped it. Mother, where's the ladle? Pinang, it's just in the kitchen. It's just there. Then, the mother heard Pinang sneaking through the backyard. So, she just waited for Pinang to come back, but Pinang did not came back. So, the mother just called her, Pinang, did you cook porridge for me? No. Why not? Because I can find the ladle. This lazy cat. You did not even bother to look for it. Even though I'm sick, I can't even count on you. Then, the mother cries bitterly. Then, because of her anger, she just said, I wish you will have 1,000 eyes so you can find anything you are finding. And the next day, mother can find Pinang. She looked everywhere, but there's no traces of Pinang. Then she suddenly saw a yellow fruit that looks like a head with 1,000 eyes. With horror, She thought that the words she said before cursed her daughter. As a remembrance of her daughter, the mother took care of the fruit and named it piña. And it reached to the other countries and got the English name, which is pineapple. The end. So guys, did you like it? The first time I heard this story, I think I'm on my first grade or second grade, I think, and my mother shared it to me. And I'm like, oh, will I also become a pineapple? It's because I'm also lazy before and I don't listen to my mom's commands or favors. And then, if you want to share it to your friends and family, you can use Google as reference. You can search it on Google. There's also free animations on YouTube. In this folklore, we will learn that laziness is not a good thing. Please remember, guys, that laziness is next to failure. If you want something, you need to do something for it, for you to achieve it. If you are being lazy, don't expect for you to succeed. There, like that. So, good luck, guys, to your dreams and to your goals. Let's find our own ladles and cook ourselves a porridge to eat. Goodbye.
Menyentuh ya ceritanya guys.
Cukup menyentuh ya, bikin aduh sedih juga ya.
Aku kayaknya nggak asing juga deh sama ceritanya. Kayak mirip-mirip sama cerita apa sih itu maling.
Maling, aduh bukan maling dong kak. Itu maling kak, maling. Cerita maling kundang yang ada di Sumatera Barat ya kamu juga ya. Nah, jadi cuman bedanya adalah kalau maling kundang itu dikutuk jadi batu. Nah tadi itu dikutuk jadi nanas. Waduh.
Serem ya
Agak
nanas.
serem juga ya. Ini teman,
Lama-lama kayak fobia
waduh,
sama nanas gimana
ini
dong?
teman-teman habis nonton cerita tadi atau dengar cerita tadi jangan sampai fobia nanas ya.
Bahaya.
Bahaya. Oke.
Dan kira-kira menurut Kak Iki nih pesan moralnya yang dapat ini apa tuh?
Pesan moral ya dari cerita yang tadi ya, pastinya kita nggak boleh durhaka teman-teman sama orang tua gitu ya. Kita udah bisa ngelihat ya dari cerita tersebut tadi si anak itu nggak nemu sendok, akhirnya dia nggak jadi masak buat ibu yang lagi sakit. Waduh,
Mager banget
mager
ya
banget
anaknya.
ya. Padahal kan bisa nih minjem sama tetangga ya kan, tolong dong. Bisa lah gitu ya. Diusahakan gitu untuk orang tua gitu ya teman-teman ya. Jangan sampai nanti kita dikutuk juga ya. Gak dikutuk jadi batu, dikutuk jadi nanas, bahaya juga ya kamu juga ya.
Apa loh kalau nanti?
Waduh. Oke, tadi udah negara mana dari Filipina ya kan?
Bener banget. Kira-kira kita mau lanjut terbang keliling dunia apa kita stop di Filipina nih?
Waduh, jangan stop dong. Kayaknya kita harus menjelajah lagi kata juga. Karena mumpung ada tiket dari panitia ya kan untuk menjelajah dunia, ya kita pergunakan sebaik-baiknya Kak Majida ya. Oke, untuk selanjutnya kita akan terbang lagi ke Eropa gitu Kak Majida, yaitu ke negara Swedia.
Cukup jauh ya
Cukup
ke
jauh.
Swedia.
Kita mainnya emang jauh-jauh Kak Majida. Dan untuk presentasi kali ini akan dibawakan oleh Mia. Langsung saja kita saksikan bersama. Presentasinya akan disampaikan oleh Swedia.
Hi, my name is Mia and I'm from Norrland in Sweden. Today I'm going to tell you about the tale called Bortbytingen, written by Selma Lagerlöf. First I want to explain that the word Bortbytning means changeling. In a Nordic folk belief, a changeling is a child of a magical creature, for example a troll, that has been swapped with a human baby. Usually the magic creatures will become so jealous of the humans that they take the human baby for themselves and leave one of their own, who has been enchanted to look like a human. These kids grow up with humans, but never really fit in. They're either too mischievous or unbelievably strong or refuse to learn how to talk. They are seen as different from humans. This specific tale starts with this troll mother walking down the road with the baby on her back. The troll mother thought that her baby was the most beautiful child in the entire world, even if her baby was hairy and had a big nose. But suddenly she noticed a farmer and his wife coming through the forest with their horse. The troll mother wondered if their baby could be as beautiful as hers, and curiosity got the best of her. The troll mother decided to scare the couple's horse, and when the horse got scared, the baby went flying out of the wife's grip. Luckily, the troll mother caught it, and she looked at the baby. She was shocked to see that the baby was more beautiful than her own child. And before the farmer and his wife could come and get the baby, she swapped it with her own and left. The farmer and wife found the baby but quickly realized that it wasn't theirs. The troll looked nothing like their child. But the wife continued to take care of the changeling because her maternal instinct took over. The people of the village suggested hurting the baby so that the troll mother would hear its cries and come to take it back. But the wife said no. She didn't want to hurt her child. The farmer did not support his wife's decision to take care of it. He said, "Not only has the trolls taken my baby, but they've also robbed the mind of my wife as well," and even ended up deciding to kill the changeling. He tried over and over again, but the wife was always there to save the baby. And after a few years, the farmer grew tired and decided to leave her. On his way away from his family, he met a little boy, and this boy was actually the real son of the couple. It turned out that every time the wife treated the troll baby well, the troll mother treated their son well in return. And now the wife had sacrificed the person who stood her the closest, her husband, for the troll child. This had led the troll mother to realize that the real son released the son so he could return to his parents, rewarding the wife's kindness and loving nature. As a little kid, I was actually a little bit scared of trolls. Instead of a monster in a closet, I was scared of trolls in the woods, outside when I was playing. When I first heard this story, it made them a little bit less scary. It made them more human. Because even if the troll mother did try to steal a baby, and successfully so, she still expected parents to treat any child well, and she treated the human baby well. She let the real son go because the wife proved she was a good enough of a parent to have her own kid. The theme of this tale is motherly love, and the message is just to treat everyone well, no matter what they look like or if you think they're different from you. The writer wanted to get across that all children, including trolls, deserve loving parents, like the wife was, and that children being different should not make a difference in how good their home is or how good their upbringing is. We shouldn't judge others because we think they're different than us, especially innocent children. Yes, the troll child wasn't like the humans, but like all children, it just needed to be loved. When we do the right thing for those around us, like the wife did when caring for and protecting the changeling, good things will come to us as well. This tale was published as a novel, but the English title is just Changeling. It is available to purchase online, and depending on where you live, you might even be able to get it at your local library. It's actually a really sweet story, and even if it has some darker elements to it, like stealing babies, I really recommend reading it. Thank you!
Oke, serem juga ya Kak Fajra ya. Ada troll-troll ceritanya tadi tuh.
Troll itu raksasa gitu ya?
Iya, troll tuh raksasa yang mukanya serem-serem gitu loh Kak. Tapi itu ya Kak ya, tadi kita bisa lihat walaupun penampilannya serem, tapi ternyata hatinya baik ya Kak Fajra ya.
Bener banget. Jadi kayaknya pesan moral yang dapat kita petik dari cerita troll tadi tuh, kita tidak boleh menilai orang dari covernya aja. Bener nggak sih Kak Iti?
Bener banget Kak Fajra. Makanya ada pepatah yang mengatakan don't judge book by its cover ya Kak Fajra ya. Jadi kita bisa aja kayak apa ya, mukanya serem gitu ya,
Ternyata
tapi
hatinya
baik gitu ya. Kayak apa, preman-preman gitu ya.
Ternyata
Mukanya garang,
Hello Kitty.
hatinya Hello Kitty ternyata ya guys ya. Oke. By the way nih Kak Fajria ya, kita ini sekarang lagi ada di mana sih Kak Fajria?
Enggak tuh kan, dari tadi juga bertanya-tanya nih, kayak
Waduh.
kok tempatnya bagus banget gitu
Iya ya,
ya.
tempatnya cozy, terus kayak ada nuansa-nuansa alamnya juga ya Kak Fajria ya. Kita jadi ada di mana nih Kak Fajria?
Ya, jadi kita lagi ada di Cafe Petik Merah.
Di Cafe Petik Merah. Oke, dan cafe ini apa ya? Nyaman banget ya Kak Fajria ya.
Buat teman-teman mungkin yang nyari referensi buat tempat ngegas atau tempat nongkrong mungkin bisa
Sabi
langsung
banget di
kesini.
sini ya teman-teman ya, karena di sini tempatnya enak, minumannya juga dan makanan juga enak ya Kak Fajria. Jadi bisa langsung ke Petik Merah Cafe and Roastery. Seperti itu.
Selanjutnya kita mau ngapain nih?
Mau ngapain ya kita ya? Masa ditanya lagi ya. Oke, selanjutnya itu kita bakal ada sesi question and answer atau Q&A teman-teman.
buat teman-teman yang kemarin kita kan Safel di
Instagram
Instagramnya, kita udah buka question box nih. Mungkin
Iya,
teman-teman
benar-benar.
ada yang bertanya tapi kok nggak dijawab-jawab gitu.
Tenang ya, kita tuh Safel tuh nggak suka ghosting kok guys, nggak kayak ayang-ayang kalian ya.
Aduh, ayang lagi.
Aduh, maaf ya guys ya, jadi ngingetin sama mantan ya, maaf ya guys ya. Tapi ini di sini kita bakal ngejawab nih pertanyaan teman-teman yang kemarin udah sempet ditanyain via story IG Safel di question box-nya gitu Kak Fajria ya.
Oke, langsung aja nih.
Langsung aja Kak Fajria, kita menuju ke pertanyaan yang pertama.
Oke, pertanyaan pertama yaitu foreigner di Facebook nanti akan dari mana aja sih Kak Iji?
Oke, foreigners-nya ya, dari mana aja. Untuk tahun ini tuh ada banyak Kak Fajria foreigners-nya. Ada dari 8 negara. Nah, dari mana
banyak
aja?
ya.
Banyak. Khusus buat kalian nih guys, kita mendatangkan tamu-tamu spesial sampai ada 8 negara Kak Fajria. Dari
Wah.
mana aja Kak Fajria?
Oke, negara-negara yang akan menjadi foreign kita di Festival Budaya 2022 ini ada dari negara Meksiko, United States of America, Filipina, Swedia, Indonesia, Brazil, Thailand, dan Slovenia. Dan tadi kan udah ada 4 negara ya Kak Iji yang
tadi
udah
ada 4
presentasi.
negara yang presentasi. Tadi ada Meksiko, Amerika Serikat, terus juga Filipina dan Swedia.
Oke, kita langsung ke pertanyaan selanjutnya
Oke,
nih. Kira-kira apa?
boleh. Kita masuk ke pertanyaan selanjutnya, teman-teman. Nah, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya, berapa kali sih Kak Facebook diadakan dalam 1 tahun? Aduh, gimana nih? Ini kayaknya yang nanya pengen banget nih Facebook sampai 5 kali diadain 1 tahun nih
Oh,
kayaknya.
boleh nih kayaknya.
Waduh, kasihan nih panitianya. Tuh Kak Firda di pojokan udah nangis tuh.
Boleh lah Kak Firda 5 kali ya.
Boleh ya,
Facebook.
boleh ya, teman-teman.
Enggak, aku nggak capek.
Nggak capek. Paling nanti nggak kuliah lagi aja. Malah ngurusin Facebook doang nanti ya panitianya ya.
Aduh.
Oke, untuk Facebook sendiri teman-teman itu setiap tahunnya diadakan cuma 1 kali. Tapi Facebook itu bakal mengangkat tema dan nuansa yang berbeda-beda gitu tiap tahunnya pasti ya.
Dan jangan sedih, walaupun cuma 1 kali dalam setahun, pasti ada program kerja lain dari Safel yang tentunya menarik untuk kita ikuti.
Benar banget. Masih banyak program kerja Safel lainnya yang bisa teman-teman ikuti dan teman-teman kalian ini via Instagramnya Safel UNY di.
@SafelUNY.
Oke, jangan lupa di follow juga ya teman-teman Instagramnya.
Kalau Instagram kita juga boleh tuh.
Boleh, ini nanti tolong panitia dieditin ya. Aduh, kan siapa tahu lagi nyari ya kan, boleh lah
Oprek ya.
Oprek kita ya. Oke, kita masuk ke pertanyaan selanjutnya Kak Fajria.
Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya, foreigners-nya bakal ngejelasin apa aja nih di Facebook tahun ini?
Oke, foreigners-nya bakal ngejelasin apa aja. Tadi mungkin teman-teman udah pada tahu juga ya, tadi sempat ada 4 presentasi sebelumnya, di mana foreigners itu bakal menjelaskan hal-hal yang berbau keajaiban seperti dongeng-dongeng masa kecil yang populer dari negara asalnya Kak Fajria.
Jadi makanya tadi kita kayak ngerasa lagi di negeri dongeng ya kayak gitu.
Yoi, bener banget.
Jadi flashback masa kecil.
Bener nostalgia gitu ya. Vibes-nya itu loh yang bikin kayak, aduh, seru pokoknya ya Kak Fajria ya.
Kira-kira kita lanjut ke pertanyaan selanjutnya apa kita langsung skip aja di
Waduh, jangan di skip. Masih banyak teman-teman yang penasaran nih soal Facebook. Oke, lanjut ya Kak Fajria ya.
Lanjut dong.
Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya teman-teman yaitu kalau festival budaya dilaksanakan secara offline, seru nggak sih Kak? Terus ada apa aja? Waduh, gimana nih?
Gimana ya?
Kak Fajria pernah belum untuk ini ngerasain Facebook offline?
Belum pernah. Gimana dong?
Sama dong, aku juga belum pernah. Tapi nggak apa-apa ya Kak Fajria ya. Kita walaupun kita berdua belum pernah ngerasain Facebook offline, tapi kita udah dapat cerita ya dari kakak tingkat yang dulu pernah ngerasain gimana sih Facebook offline itu. Gitu ya.
Pastinya seru ya kan Kak Iji?
Iya benar, soalnya
Kira-kira
tuh
serunya tuh apa sih?
yang bikin seru ya kalau offline itu dimana kita bisa ketemu bareng gitu ya. Soalnya festival budaya yang secara offline itu dilaksanakan di auditorium UNY dengan mendatangkan foreigners secara langsung gitu Kak Fajria. Jadi kita bisa berinteraksi sama foreigner, kita juga bisa merasakan makanan khas dari daerah asalnya juga Kak Fajria.
Udah kebayang nih gimana serunya ya. Tapi online ini juga nggak kalah seru tentunya kan.
Iya. Di sini juga kita bisa merasakan vibes-nya gitu ya, walaupun mungkin kita belum bisa berinteraksi langsung sama foreigners, tapi kita bisa mendapatkan ilmu serta manfaat yang banyak juga di festival budaya secara online ini Kak Fajria.
Maka dari itu ya teman-teman, kita sama-sama berdoa semoga keadaan lebih membaik dan juga kita bisa mengadakan festival budaya internasional secara offline tentunya.
Benar. Nanti kalau festival ada offline kita bisa ketemu ya guys ya.
Siapa tahu ada yang mau traktir.
Iya, sabi banget ya, nanti bisa ketemu kita berdua, sapa aja, Kak mau traktir dong.
Aduh, boleh dong, boleh.
Oke. Mungkin kita masuk ke pertanyaan terakhir nih Kak Fazlia. Ada apa pertanyaan terakhirnya?
Pertanyaan terakhir kayaknya cukup berat nih kayak gitu.
Waduh, seberat apa Kak? Seberat cintaku kalian?
Aduh, seberat beban hidup.
Waduh. Kok jadi sedih?
Oke, langsung aja kita ke pertanyaan terakhir, yaitu SDC tampil apa sih Kak tahun ini?
Ini fix yang nanya fans beratnya SDC.
Bener banget. Emang kayaknya Safel tuh banyak fansnya ya guys?
Banyak fansnya dong. Apalagi presidennya cakep banget, makanya banyak fansnya, ya kan? Nah, yang belum kenal presidennya, nanti kepoin IG-nya Safel ya. Waduh.
Bisa langsung follow IG-nya juga, kita spill apa gimana nih?
Bisa dong. Gimana? Apa aja IG-nya sekali lagi?
@SafelUNY.
Oke, untuk SDC Kak Fazlia gimana nih? Kita jawab pertanyaan.
Tentunya SDC tampil selalu spesial ya tiap tahunnya. Dan buat temen-temen yang kepo bisa pantengin aja nih Facebook dari awal sampai akhir biar gak ketinggalan. Nanti SDC tampil apa sih?
Iya. Dan mungkin teman-teman nanti yang pengen ke toilet, bawa aja HP-nya nggak apa-apa. Sambil dengerin ya kan, jangan sampai ketinggalan SDC nanti ya Kak Fazlia.
Sambil makan juga nggak apa-apa.
Iya, nggak apa-apa. Sambil mungkin mau nongkrong di Petik Merah juga nggak apa-apa, bawa aja.
Bener banget.
Oke, mungkin seperti itu ya Kak Fazlia ya untuk sesi Q&A kita pada siang hari ini.
Nah, selanjutnya kita kira-kira apa nih agendanya?
Apa ya? Kayaknya apa nih Kak?
Gimana ya? Kayaknya kita denger yang asik-asik kayaknya seru.
Kita butuh hiburan kayaknya Kak
Betul
Fazlia.
banget.
Oke, untuk nge-recharge energi teman-teman lagi ya, kita bakal ada penampilan dari guest star spesial kita, yaitu dari salah satu komunitas musik yang membawakan lagu dari negara Jerman. Ini kayaknya hal baru nih buat kita ya Kak Fazlia ya.
Kayaknya penasaran juga nih mau denger gimana sih
Lagu
lagu
Jerman
Jerman.
kayak gimana ya? Oke, tanpa berlama-lama lagi ya Kak Fazlia, langsung aja kita saksikan bersama-sama penampilan dari Kese.
His lungs for blood, and then his me blind. Never of the eye, was the business on. And we sing so cloudy eyes, on my arm glasses hard. Of you, but walk away. Watch was as with me, Hidup dan capture saya terlepas Imagines bis mergen Device for immer wir aussehen Was dan zu Hause bringen Was making life Jetzt så gevund. En gang kjente jeg åndas blod. Vi har livet så gevund. Vi er den varmen, og verden er varmen. Why to end on me? Welcome me, let's see light again. Give your dine a saving, let's be kind and turn it as a no, I name your dunker, never ending. Be I know, but I don't change. When you get up, it's a call on me. Last me till it's a hot minute. Come on, it's a last day. Love on me. When you get up, it's a call on me. So stay the open system, my God. This is my life, gonna find me. Love on me. If I might leave we are children. Once you line it home, just the mirror. When you get up, it's about on me. Pass the chill, it's a hot minute. Now I'm making it to last day. Love on me. When you get up, it's about on me. So stay like open system, mind say. This is my music, gonna be easy. Love on me. When you get bitter on me, ask me to bitter hurt me. Like my feeling it's so honest, love on me. When you get bitter on me, it's kinda honest, it's the mind God said. That's just my baby turning crazy. Love on me.
Speechless ya Kak Fajria ya.
speechless banget sih aku ngeliatnya, kayak langsung menyentuh hati gitu.
Menyentuh hati bener, dan salah satu yang aku sadari ternyata lagu dari Jerman tuh enak-enak Kak Fajri ya.
Bener, walaupun mungkin kita nggak tahu artinya ya.
Walaupun kita nggak paham artinya tapi menyentuh gitu ya, sampai ke hati gitu. Oke, dan kayaknya ini pulang ya Kak Fajri ya. Playlist kita nih di Spotify berubah nih.
Jadi lagu-lagu
Jadi
Jerman.
lagu-lagu Jerman ya, saking enaknya dan dia.
Jangan salah pindah jurusan ya,
Waduh, nanti aku malah pindah ke jurusan pendidikan bahasa Jerman.
Aduh, jangan.
Aduh. Oke. Mungkin tadi kita udah dihibur ya sama Kese ya, dan pastinya teman-teman udah semangat lagi, dan kita akan masuk ke sesi presentasi lagi nih Kak Fajri ya.
Aduh, kira-kira kita terbang ke negara mana nih?
Untuk presentasi kali ini kita nggak perlu terbang Kak Fajri ya. Soalnya bakal ada penampilan dan presentasi dari negara kita tercinta yaitu Indonesia.
Oh, penasaran nih, kira-kira apa nih?
Cerita apa ya yang bakal ditampilkan oleh Indonesia ya? Oke, langsung saja. Cerita dari Indonesia akan diceritakan oleh Helga Natasha. Langsung saja kita simak bersama-sama penampilan dan presentasi dari negara Indonesia.
Hello everyone, I'm Helga Natasha from Indonesia. I'm going to share with you one of the Indonesian fairy tales. This fairy tale is called Timun Mas or the Golden Cucumber. The story begins with a poor widow named Mbak Srini who lives in the middle of the forest somewhere in Java. She was very lonely because she had lived on her own for years. One night, Mbak Srini had a dream where she found a giant golden cucumber with a baby inside it. When she woke up, she thought her dream was a clue. In the morning, Mbak Srini entered the woods and met Buto Ijo, a green-skinned giant. Mbak Srini tells him about her dream. Buto Ijo found out and gave her cucumber seeds. He tells Mbak Srini to plant the seeds, and when the harvest time comes, one of the cucumbers will have a baby in it. But Buto Ijo struck a deal with Mbak Srini. He said, "When the baby becomes a teenager, you must give her back to me." Mbak Srini agrees, and she goes back home and immediately plants the cucumber seeds. Days turn into months. The cucumbers have ripened and are ready to harvest. One cucumber was very large compared to other cucumbers and had a golden color. Mbak Srini took that cucumber and cut it in half. She was very shocked because a baby girl has been inside the cucumber just like what Buto Ijo said to her. Mbak Srini immediately held the baby and named her Timun Mas. Year after year, Timun Mas grew up. One day, Buto Ijo goes to Mbak Srini to remind her about the deal. Mbak Srini is very upset and scared because she does not want to lose her beloved child. Later on, Mbak Srini went to the nearby mountain where the powerful Resi, or a hermit, lived, and she asked for help. Resi gave her 4 little stacks of fabric. The 4 items in the package are cucumber seeds, needles, salts, and terasi or shrimp paste. Resi told Mbak Srini to give the objects to Timun Mas and tell her to throw them away when Buto Ijo chased her. After a week, Buto Ijo returned to Mbak Srini's house to pick up Timun Mas. Mbak Srini told Timun Mas to run away. Timun Mas was really scared and ran as fast as he could to try to escape from Buto Ijo. Buto Ijo saw Timun Mas running away from him. In distress, Timun Mas opened one of her 4 cloth bags, spreading cucumber seeds behind her. Suddenly, a large cucumber vine appeared and strangled Buto Ijo's body, trapping him so that he couldn't move. This gave Timun Mas time to escape further. However, Buto Ijo finally managed to break free and continued his chase. Timun Mas opened her second bag and spread the needles behind her. The needles transformed into a bamboo forest with sharp tips. Buto Ijo was badly wounded and stuck with sharp bamboo. However, he managed to get through the sharp bamboo forest and caught up to the running Timun Mas again.
Timun Mas threw her third back. Salt is scattered everywhere and transformed into a wide and deep sea. Buto Ijo drowned for a while, but he was able to swim and continued to chase her. Timun Mas almost got caught. She opened her last bag and threw the shrimp paste towards him. The shrimp paste transformed into a sea of boiling volcanic mud. Buto Ijo was stuck in the boiling volcanic mud, drowned and died. Timun Mas was finally survived and returned to Mbok Srini, and they lived happily ever after. The end. I remember when I was young and for the first time I knew Timun Mas story, I assumed that Timun Mas is a brave girl, Mbok Srini is a loving mother, and Buto Ijo is the bad guy. But now after I read some articles and heard from other people that said Buto Ijo is really exists, I think Mbok Srini also made a wrong move. She asked to the devil, not to God, so there must be a detrimental sacrifice. In my opinion, Timun Mas is a victim, but thankfully the altar is on her side. So I think the important values that can be learned from Timun Mas are always praying and believing in God, and also being brave in this tough life. That's all from me. Thank you and bye-bye.
Ini cerita nostalgia banget ya Kak Fajri ya.
Bener banget ya. Aduh, waktu kecil tuh aku pulang ngaji langsung ke depan TV nonton cerita itu.
Bener. Kayaknya tuh kayak apa ya, selain kita nonton TV, kita juga diceritakan sama orang tua kita nggak sih sebelum tidur, cerita tentang Timun Mas gitu ya Kak Fajri ya.
Jadi kayak bener-bener nggak asing ya tadi waktu denger ceritanya dari Kak Helga tadi.
Oke, ngomong-ngomong soal cerita Timun Mas nih ya Kak Fajri, kira-kira apa yang bisa kita petik dari cerita Timun Mas ini Kak Fajri ya?
Oke, yang pesan moral ya yang dapat kita petik dari cerita Timun Mas tadi, tentunya kita harus selalu percaya kepada Tuhan, dan juga kita tidak boleh berbuat jahat kepada orang lain pastinya.
Benar banget. Tadi kita lihat ya, ada raksasa yang niatnya jahat ya, mau nyulik Timun Mas, akhirnya dia jatuh ke lumpur gitu Kak Fajri ya.
Karena memang setiap perbuatan itu ada balasannya ya.
Benar sekali ya, kita harus berbuat baik gitu ya, jangan kita berbuat jahat ke orang lain, biar kita juga mendapatkan hal yang serupa gitu ya, hal yang baik juga gitu ya. Oke, selanjutnya ada negara mana lagi nih Kak Fajri ya?
Oke, dari Indonesia kira-kira kita mau terbang jauh apa terbang deket nih?
Jauh apa deket ya? Jauh deh, pengen jauh deh aku nih kali ini.
Oke, jauh ya. Kali ini kita akan terbang ke negara Brazil.
Cukup jauh ya terbangnya ya.
Kali ini kita ditemani oleh teman kita yaitu Sydney. Yuk langsung aja kita saksikan presentasi dari negara Brazil.
Hello and welcome to this presentation. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Sydney. I am originally from Brazil. I was given the task to tell you a little bit about Brazilian fairy tales, which comes with legends and folklores and myths. As an introduction, Brazilian fairy tales comes from the medieval Iberic traditions, which comes from Portugal, Italy, Germany, and Poland. It comes also from the African traditions brought to Brazil by the African slaves during the colonial times, including their religious beliefs. So when you get into this, it comes with a mixture of folk tales, traditions, characters, and beliefs. There are dozens of them, but I just highlighted a few of them for you to see in this presentation. And I'd like to say a couple of them, like Saci Pererê is one of the most popular one. Cuca, they even have a song for when the babysitter sings for children for them to sleep. If they don't sleep, Cuca is going to come to get them. And we have also Boitatá, which is the one I'm going to highlight for you today. Boitatá is a character in Brazilian folklore. It is a great serpent of fire. It is the protector of nature. This serpent protects animals and forests from people who wants to harm them, and above all, who wants to burn the forests. In the narrative, the serpent will become a trunk in which it goes this intention to burn the invaders and the destroyers of the forest. It is believed that if a person looks at this Boitatá, becomes blind and crazy. It comes from the indigenous origin, and the word Boitatá comes from the Tupi Guarani language, which means snake or another version, Bu, or fire, which is Tata. Despite coming from the indigenous language, the legend of Boitata is found in the 16th century text by the Jesuit father José de Anchieta, and he is in one of his texts that he mentions it right here. The legend of Boitata has undergone many changes over time, and therefore several versions. First, depending on the region of Brazil where you are or read, the character has different names. For instance, Boitata, Biatata, Bitata, and Batatão. And in one of the versions of the legend, this large snake lived asleep inside of this huge trunk. When it woke up hungry, it would eat the eyes of dead animals. These animals, they died after very strong cold and rain that was there. And it is believed that these animals' eyes were shining because they saw the sun before they died. And so as a result, when this snake ate those eyes, those eyes were emitting this great intense light, becoming this snake of fire. Then this snake is now protecting the forest, and it frightens people who come to the woods at night. So that is the idea of these massive, beautiful fairy tale, Brazilian fairy tales about this snake. So few lessons here to get. First of all, it is just a fairy tale. Like the impact on me when I think about it and read about it, it's just like a fairy tale, as the name properly says. But it doesn't just come without leaving few very important and valuable lessons. And that is, we have a mission and an objective in life to protect nature, to protect the forest, to protect the animals. And if you take a step beyond that, we all are also to protect the environment, which is very important. It may be that you may not be inside of the forest itself. There are a lot of things you can learn about protecting the environment. So that's a massive lesson I would like to leave for us regarding this topic, okay? Should you want to know more or to know more and to learn more about it, I've left here for you a few websites in which you can research, you can read about it. And there are also some other information that you can look here from the priest or father José de Anchieta as well. Should you ever come to Brazil, on the 22nd of August, they have the Folklore Day, which is celebrated. If you come here that day, they have the actual Brazilian fairy tales, which on there you find the legends, folklores, and myths as well. So I would like to thank you for being here in this short presentation to learn a little bit about Brazilian fairy tales. And I hope this will be very useful for your life, for your understanding. And also I'd like to wish you a very best of luck in your personal development as you have your academic life and also your personal life. So good luck for you. And it was really nice to be here with you. Take care of yourself and see you soon.
Cukup serem ya ceritanya.
Serem ya, ada ular-ular Kak Fazria ya.
Jadi ingat kayak film-film yang di Indosiar juga kayak ini.
Bener ya, Indosiar
Yang
cerita
siluman-siluman
siluman ya kan. Oke, tapi cerita ini juga sangat menarik ya Kak Fazria, di mana banyak hal yang bisa kita petik Kak Fazria. Salah satunya apa nih Kak Fazria yang bisa kita petik dari cerita tadi?
Salah satunya adalah kita harus mencintai alam sekitar kita.
Benar banget. Tadi kita bisa melihat ya di mana ular itu menjaga hutannya gitu ya. Dan ini bermaksud di mana kita sebagai manusia itu hidup berdampingan sama alam, di mana ada hutan, tumbuhan dan hewan gitu Kak Fazria.
Nah, dan kita akhir-akhir ini banyak bencana alam nih Kak. Itu pasti disebabkan oleh diri kita sendiri, sama manusia.
Karena masih banyak orang yang belum sadar gitu ya pentingnya menjaga alam gitu. Masih banyak penebangan pohon, terus buang sampah sembarangan dan sebagainya gitu ya Kak Fazria ya.
Jadi yuk kita cintai alam sekitar kita.
Ayo kita cintai alam, oke.
Go green ya.
Go green, benar. Oke, Kak Fazria, kayaknya ini ya, kita abis mendengar presentasi dan cerita dari teman-teman negara Indonesia dan Brazil, kayak kita butuh hiburan lagi nih Kak Fazria.
Aduh, butuh healing ya.
Butuh healing lagi Kak Fazria, biar makin semangat lagi, biar makin recharge energinya Kak Fazria.
Kira-kira apa nih hiburan yang cocok buat teman-teman kita?
Oke, untuk selanjutnya tuh kita bakal ada ya penampilan spesial.
Spesial.
Tamu kita ya, yaitu dari Sublife. Nah, Sublife akan membawakan lagu How Far I'll Go dan juga I See the Light. Langsung saja kita saksikan bersama-sama penampilan dari Satellite.
I've been starting at the edge of water, long as I can remember. Never really knew me well.
I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try.
Every trail I take, every trail I drink, every bit I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I love to be.
See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes.
If the wind in my sail and the sea stay behind me, one day I'll know if I go there, just telling of where I go.
Everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design.
I know everybody on this island has to roll on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine.
I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me?
See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes.
And it seems like it's going on to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line?
And I learn when the sky meets the sea,
it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be, and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted.
sit down a daydream. All those years living in a blue, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she sees shining in the starlight. Now she sees suddenly alone. If she sees it's crystal clear, I'm where I'm meant to go. At last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. At last I see the light,
And it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once,
everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
Waduh, bagus banget ya Kak Fajria ya. Tadi penampilan dari Satellite itu Kak Fajria.
Bener banget, aku lagi-lagi speechless nih dengarnya.
Suaranya itu loh Kak Fajria, sopan banget masuk ke telinga gitu ya.
Bener banget, aku jadi pengen masuk Satellite nih.
Waduh, tadi nggak sih kita berdua masuk Satellite? Waduh, tahun depan ya kita daftar bareng nih. Tolong nanti yang presidennya Satellite masukin kita berdua ya.
Golden ticket.
Golden ticket kita berdua, jalur dalam ya kan?
Jangan sia-siakan, kita punya bakat nggak sih kayak gitu?
Jangan sia-siakan bakat kita ya. Kita ternyata walaupun mungkin nggak bagus banget tapi ya bisa lah ya.
Salah, anak-anak mic.
Aduh. Oke, apa jadi ya kita tadi udah dapat hiburan dari Satellite. Mungkin kita berpindah nih ke presentasi selanjutnya. Dari negara mana nih Kak Fajria?
Oke, pasti teman-teman saya pada kepo nih. Kira-kira kita mau menjelajah kemana lagi?
Mana tuh?
Negara yang identik dengan sebutan gajah putih.
Ini kayaknya negara tetangga kita nih Kak Fajria.
Nggak jauh-jauh pastinya ya. Oke, langsung aja kita terbang ke negara Thailand bersama teman kita yaitu Punyapon. Yuk, langsung aja kita saksikan presentasi dari negara Thailand.
Sawadee-ka. เปี่ยม ปุญญาพร เนตรสะอาด Today I would like to telling you the story about the myth of Maposop, the right goddess of Thailand. Goddesses like Maposop, right goddess of Thailand. She is as known as Ma Kwan Khao, the mother of rice prosperity. Maposop is considered belief that without rice, person cannot sustain a life long. The myth and legend of the rice goddess say she is badly mistaken by an old widow. Hence, she flee and fly shelter with a friend. The friend is the Swiss to release the goddess into the deep forest with no human can befriend her and leash her. Right in Thailand is a big deal. As a result, many people involved in the industry routinely pray to or make offering to Posop. This is done at every stage of the cultivations of grain, and it's thought that Posop will ensure that everyone has enough right to eat. Thailand's Queen Sirikit also acknowledged the practice, and it's common for a woman to play the roles of Posop during rice festival and celebrations such as Songkran festival. The stories of Maposop is told from generation to generation in Thailand. There is also a traditional ceremony as a dedication to Maposop. The farmer will hold some ritual to pay respect gratitude to Maposop from planting to harvesting. During the whole cultivation process, the dedication to Maposop,
which was is used after harvesting before putting the rice into the barn. This is typically done on a Friday in September each year.
อายามพระทันตาธรรมัสสวนการออายามพระทันตาข้าพระเจ้าขออัญเชิญเทพพายุดาที่อยู่บนวิมานสู่กายอย่าลบลีนี่หายลายพระฟ้าเจ้าเอ๋ย
There is also a traditional dance about the rice goddess called Rabab Maposop. This dance featured Maposop, or the Thai goddess of rice, who is considered the spirit or soul of rice, to commemorate the merit of Maposop. Then have the sentence that you have to eat all of life in every meal. So then, Maposop will not get regret. Right? In Thailand, it's so that the rice is very important. So please eat them all. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you. Bye bye.
Oke, ini cerita Thailandnya juga menarik ya Kak Fajra ya. Tadi kita bisa ngelihat ada Dewi ya, Dewi yang turun ke bumi gitu ya.
Tapi dia kurang beruntung.
Kurang beruntung, akhirnya ketemu sama ibu-ibu galak ya. Andai ketemunya sama kita, pasti betah dia tinggal ya kan.
Tapi akhirnya dia juga mau turun lagi ke bumi ya.
Iya, karena dia dibujuk sama si ikan ya.
Bener banget.
Dan dari cerita tersebut moral value apa nih Kak Fajra yang bisa kita petik Kak Fajra?
Oke, moral value yang kita dapat dari cerita dari negara Thailand tadi, kita tidak bisa menyamaratakan kalau semua orang itu jahat.
Benar. Pasti bakal ada orang-orang baik ya Kak Fajra yang ada di sekeliling kita gitu.
Kayak kita contohnya.
Iya, ini kayak kita berdua gitu ya. Kalau ketemu kita berdua, sapa aja ya Kak Fajra ya. Kita
pasti balas dengan senyuman.
Iya, benar sekali. Oke. Nah, tadi kita udah sama-sama ya dengar dari cerita dari negara Thailand. Mungkin kita lanjut ya Kak Fajra ya?
Nggak usah lah.
Kok nggak usah sih Kak Fajra? Lanjut dong. Kasihan teman-teman pada pengen dengar cerita selanjutnya nih Kak Fajra ya.
Kira-kira kita mau terbang kemana lagi nih Kak?
Kita boleh terbang nih kali ini. Kita naik perahu aja boleh nggak sih? Waduh, biar so sweet gitu berdua. Oke. Untuk selanjutnya tuh kita akan berpindah ke negara Slovenia teman-teman. Dan untuk kali ini cerita dari negara Slovenia akan disampaikan oleh teman kita yaitu Domen. Langsung saja kita saksikan bersama penampilan dan presentasi dari negara Slovenia.
Hello everybody, my name is Domen Zabukonik and I'm from Slovenia. Today I will be telling you the story of the merman. Once upon a time there was a little boy who loved to swim. One day he went for a swim right after a heavy rainfall when the water was high. Even though his parents told him not to, he came to the water, took his clothes off and jumped right in. But the water was too deep, so it took him with it immediately. He started screaming and screaming and screaming. He screamed so loud that even the merman at the bottom of the ocean could hear him. The merman came to the rescue and took the little boy with him. He took him to his realm at the bottom in the depths, where no other human has ever been before. He decided to spare the little boy's life because he was lonely and he wanted to have some company. He put the boy into a bed made of glass, in a room made of glass, full of toys made of glass. When the boy woke up, he realized where he was and started playing with the toys. But soon after, he realized that he missed home and he started crying. He started crying so loud, and the merman came running. He asked him, "Boy, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying so loudly?" He answered that he missed home. The merman proceeded to ask if this treasure right around him was more beautiful than home. The little boy answered that yes, and cried some more. He cried himself to sleep. In the night, the merman came on his toe tips and took the little boy to the next room. The next room was full of silver. It was made of silver, in a bed of silver, full of toys made of silver. When the boy woke up, he started immediately playing with the toys, but soon after he realized that he missed his sister and brother, so he started crying. He cried so loud that the merman came running again and asked what was wrong. The little boy said that he missed his brother and his sister, and he cried himself to sleep again. The merman came once again and took the little boy to a third room. The third room was made of gold. It was made of gold, the bed was made of gold, and the toys were made of gold. When the boy woke up, he realized where he was. He saw the treasure. He heard stories about such treasure, but he never thought that he would see one of those treasures with his own eyes. He started playing with the golden toys, but soon after he realized he missed his mom and his dad, so he started crying again. And the merman came running for the third time, asking, "What's wrong, my boy?" And the little boy said, "I miss my family, I miss my dad, I miss my mom." The merman just turned around and stormed off. He gathered all the pearls at the bottom of the river he could find and brought them to the boy, filling the room up to the ceiling, and showed them to the boy. The boy said, "You cannot put any price to the treasure. No silver, no gold, no pearls are worth more than my family." The merman realized that there really was no price to the boy's home, so he waited until the boy cried himself to sleep again and brought him back to the surface. He filled his pockets with gold and pearls before he left. The boy woke up on the shores, unsure whether it was all a dream. He ran home, greeting his family, and his family was so happy that he was still alive, and they were now rich because the boy found gold and pearls in his pockets. And they could build a new house, and where they lived happily ever after. The merman returned to the depths where he was alone once again. He cried and cried for 3 days in a row. Then he started searching the bottoms of every river, every lake, and every ocean to find a treasure he had never seen before, a family. So I remember when I was I remember when I was a kid reading and hearing the story, and it kind of made me realize that how powerful the message is, and that there really is no price to our family. And yes, this is a Slovene folk song, folk fairy tale. And I really find it beautiful with a very strong message. Thank you for listening to me.
Oke Kak Fajria, tadi udah kita saksikan sama-sama ya cerita dari negara Slovenia Kak Fajria.
Menarik juga ya ceritanya Kak Iki.
Iya benar banget, tadi kita bisa melihat ada potret anak-anak bandel Indonesia kayaknya nih Fajria.
Aduh, emang anak kecil tuh identik sama bandel ya Kak Iki?
Iya, udah dibilangin sama emaknya jangan keluar, nah malah nerobos nih anak. Kakak dengerin nih apa omongan orang tuanya Kak Fajria ya?
Kayaknya kalau belum kena batunya tuh belum kapok ya.
Iya, kayak tadi ya di cerita tadi akhirnya si anak tenggelam gitu ya. Cuma untungnya dan yang jadi ada penolongnya Kak Fajria.
Aduh, penolongnya tuh jadi buat aku culture shock gitu.
Iya juga ya. Kayak kita yang biasa tahu duyung itu cewek ya, ini tiba-tiba cowok, ada merman ya, bukan mermaid kali ini ya
Jadinya
Kak Fajria
putra
ya.
duyung kali ini.
Putra duyung kali ini Kak Fajria. Oke, dan moral value-nya Kak Fajria yang bisa kita ambil dari cerita ini adalah kita ya harus patuh gitu ya sama orang tua ya, jangan suka ngeyel kalau dibilangin gitu ya Kak Fajria ya.
Karena biasanya perkataan orang tua tuh bener ada benernya juga.
Iya benar. Makanya kita ya harus dengerin apa kata orang tua, jangan jadi anak durhaka ya Kak Fajria ya.
Nanti kutuk.
Iya kayak cerita tadi ya. Oke, mungkin gitu ya Kak Fajria, udah di cerita terakhir tadi. Ternyata cerita di Slovenia merupakan cerita terakhir di Festival Budaya Internasional tahun 2022 ya Kak Fajria. Aduh. Tapi tenang aja, ini bukan akhir dari Festival Budaya karena habis ini masih ada kuis nih Kak Fajria.
Aduh, pasti masih semangat kan teman-teman semuanya.
Harus semangat dong Kak Fajria karena di kuis kali ini bakal ada hadiah menarik Kak Fajria.
Ada apa tuh hadiahnya? Umroh bukan?
Waduh, umroh. Sabis ya. Enggak umroh. Paling cuma tiket ke Slovenia aja sih.
Aduh, bersama
MC kece dong pastinya. Boleh ya panitia nanti kalau mau bikin hadiah diajakin ya MC-nya nih, tolong ya ke mau keliling dunia kemanapun kita mau ikut aja ya Kak Fajria ya.
Bener banget. Langsung aja nih kita bacain teknis dari kuis kita kali ini.
Oke, apa aja tuh Kak teknis untuk kuis kita pada sore hari ini?
Oke, di kuis kali ini teman-teman bisa menjawab pertanyaan yang sudah kita sediakan. Dan untuk menjawab pertanyaannya, teman-teman bisa mengetikkan username IG spasi jawaban. Dan untuk waktunya kita berikan waktu hanya 15 detik untuk menjawab.
Oke, dan juga untuk teman-teman nanti hanya perlu menuliskan opsinya saja ya Kak Fajria ya. Misal nanti jawabannya ada A, B, C, nanti hanya cukup menuliskan username IG spasi jawabannya itu A, B, atau C gitu ya. Karena ini merupakan pertanyaan pilihan ganda Kak Fajria.
Pilihan.
Iya, pilihan. Oke, dan untuk teman-teman juga semakin banyak teman-teman menjawab akan semakin besar kesempatan teman-teman untuk menang. Benar Kak Fajria ya?
Jadi harus berlomba-lomba ya biar bisa menang.
Benar, harus ambis pokoknya, harus ambis biar dapat tiket keliling dunia mungkin ya Kak Fajria ya. Sama kita pastinya dulu. Oke, langsung aja nih Kak Fajria, kita menuju ke pertanyaan pertama Kak Fajria. Apa nih pertanyaannya?
Oke, untuk pertanyaan pertama, apa yang digunakan oleh Peter Pan agar bisa terbang?
Oke, yang A yaitu bedak bayi, yang B itu sayap, dan C yaitu bubuk peri Tinkerbell.
Nah, teman-teman bisa langsung menuliskan jawabannya di kolom komentar.
Oke, udah banyak yang jawab nih Kak Fajria. Oke, harus benar ya Kak Fajria ya, jangan sampai salah nih pertanyaan
Kalau
pertama.
salah, Sherlock gak sih?
Waduh. Oke, karena udah 15 detik, langsung aja Kak Fajria spill jawabannya.
Oke, jawabannya adalah C, bubuk peri Tinkerbell.
Oke, kayaknya masih banyak yang benar, masih pertanyaan
Semangat.
awal ya, masih semangat juga. Oke. Kalau teman-teman benar, kita pun ikut bangga ya Kak Fajria ya, sebagai MC ya.
Pokoknya bangga.
Oke, kita masuk ke pertanyaan selanjutnya. Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya, makhluk apa yang menjadi pelindung hutan? Untuk pilihannya apa aja Kak Fajria?
Ada A, ular naga, B, ular api raksasa, C, ular tangga.
Oke, langsung aja teman-teman dijawab di kolom komentar. Jangan lupa untuk menuliskan username IG-nya, spasi, underscore, pilihan jawabannya ya Kak Fajria ya.
Bener banget.
Oke, udah nih Kak Fajria.
Langsung spill gak sih jawabannya?
Langsung spill jawabannya Kak Fajria. Oke, jawabannya apa nih Kak Fajria?
Jawabannya adalah B, ular api raksasa.
Oke, mantap.
Wow,
Masih banyak yang benar ya?
Bener banget, masih semangat pastinya. Demi hadiah.
Demi hadiah, harus ambis pokoknya. Untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya Kak Fajria.
Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya adalah mengusung tema apakah band Castle?
Ini mudah banget sih pertanyaannya ya. Untuk pilihan ganda ya teman-teman, yang A ada Jerman, yang B ada Prancis, dan yang C ada Spanyol.
Ini yang band tadi suaranya menyentuh banget.
Menyentuh banget. Yang bikin playlist Spotify kita berubah ya Kak Fajria ya. Oke, ayo teman-teman langsung aja dijawab di kolom komentar. Oke, udah waktunya nih Kak Fajria.
Nah, kira-kira jawabannya apa nih?
Oke, untuk jawabannya, band Castle mengusung tema dari negara Jerman. jawabannya adalah A gitu Kak Fajri ya.
Masih banyak yang benar, tapi ada yang salah tuh Kak Iki.
Aduh, ini yang salah kemana tadi nih pas Gamecast tampil ya? Mungkin lagi ini ya, lagi poor connection kayaknya ya Kak Fajri ya. Tapi nggak apa-apa. Masih ada pertanyaan selanjutnya, jadi teman-teman harus jawab dengan benar ya.
Sebenarnya masih ada kesempatan buat menang.
Yoi, benar banget.
Langsung ke pertanyaan selanjutnya Kak Iki.
Langsung ke pertanyaan selanjutnya. Oke, untuk pertanyaan keempat nih Kak Fajri ya. Siapa yang menukar bayi manusia dengan bayi troll? Untuk pilihan gandanya apa aja nih Kak Fajri ya?
Untuk pilihan gandanya ada A. Petani, B. Bapak troll, C. Ibu troll.
Itu cerita yang raksasa tadi ya Kak Fajri ya?
Benar banget yang agak
Ya,
serem ya.
agak serem.
Raksasa-raksasa.
Tapi inti moralnya tadi adalah don't judge book by its cover ya Kak Fajri ya. Oke, udah waktunya nih Kak Fajri. Kita spill jawabannya.
Apa tuh jawabannya kira-kira?
Oke, untuk jawabannya yang menukar bayi itu adalah ibu troll. Waduh, gampang banget
Jawabannya
ya.
adalah C.
C, teman-teman. Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya ya Kak Fajri ya. Langsung aja ya makanya ya. Untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya adalah di mana bayangan kelinci digambar oleh dewa Quetzalcoatl. Ini untuk pilihan gandanya ada apa aja Kak Fajri ya?
Oke, untuk pilihan gandanya ada A. Di bulan, B. Di bintang, C. Di bumi.
Ini jangan sampai terkecoh ya teman-teman ya. Harus jawab dengan benar pokoknya.
Ini tadi dari negara mana ya Kak?
Dari negara mana ya? Ini cerita awal nggak sih ini Kak Fajri ya?
Bener banget.
Oke, langsung aja Kak Fajri ya, kita spill jawabannya.
Oke, jawabannya adalah A. Di bulan.
Oke, masih banyak yang benar nih Kak Fajri ya.
Masih semangat
Oke,
ya.
masih semangat. Oke, mungkin kita masuk ke pertanyaan selanjutnya Kak Fajri. Apa nih pertanyaan selanjutnya?
Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya, siapa nama Dewi Padi di Thailand?
Oke, untuk pilihan gandanya, yang A ada Maimunah, yang B ada Maiposop, dan yang C ada Maigosop. Oke, ini silakan ya teman-teman, pilih jawaban yang benar ya.
Ya, langsung dijawab di kolom komentar ya teman-teman.
Lagi-lagi jangan sampai terkecoh teman-teman, harus benar jawabnya.
Mentang-mentang nama yang Maimunah.
Iya,
Ya,
malah
Maimunah.
bilang benar ya, waduh.
Ya,
Oke.
langsung aja kita spill jawabannya.
Langsung aja kita spill jawabannya. Jawabannya apa nih Kak Fajri ya?
Jawabannya B. Maigosop.
Oke.
Bukan Maimunah ya.
Bukan Maimunah ya guys ya, Maimunah mungkin tetangganya ya. Aduh. Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya teman-teman. Pertanyaan ketujuh yaitu Ibu Pinang menyuruh Pinang untuk memasak apa? Jawab pilihan gandanya Kak Fajri ya.
Ada A. Bubur, B. Nasi, C. Mie.
Oke, ini jangan mentang-mentang teman-teman pengen ini ya, pengen Indomie jadi milih mie ya, atau pengen nasi jadi milih nasi, atau pengen makan bubur malah milih bubur ya.
Ya,
Harus sesuai jawabannya Kak Fajri ya.
Bener banget. Langsung kita jawab apa?
Apa kita tunggu sampai besok? Aduh, jangan dong, nanti kita malah nginep di sini ya.
Aduh.
Oke, langsung aja Kak Fajri ya jawabannya.
Jawabannya adalah A. Bubur.
Oke. Kita masuk ke pertanyaan selanjutnya teman-teman. Ayo Kak Fajri dibacain nih pertanyaan selanjutnya.
Oke, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya, apa judul salah satu lagu yang dibawakan oleh Satellite? Yang pilihan pertama ada Let It Go, 2 How Far I'll Go, 3 Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oke, yang mana nih?
Yang mana nih? Ayo, langsung dijawab, yang tahu jawabannya langsung jawab.
Langsung dijawab aja ya teman-teman. Ini gampang sih pertanyaannya. Tadi kan udah jelas ya, udah kita ngomongin juga ya Kak Fajri ya.
Benar banget. Kayak kira-kira jawabannya apa nih?
Oke, karena waktunya udah habis, jawabannya adalah yang 2, yaitu How Far I'll Go.
Oke, sebanyak yang bener nih Kak Iki. Wah, semangat ya.
Ya, pada ambis nih Kak Fajri ya. Ada pengen dapetin
Hadiah.
hadiahnya. Oke, kita masuk ke pertanyaan selanjutnya ya. Yaitu adalah pertanyaan ke-9. Saat sang resi memberikan 4 kantong kepada Mpok Srini, apa sajakah isi dari 4 kantong tersebut? Untuk pilihan gandanya ada apa aja Kak Fajri ya?
Ada A. Bibit jagung, padi, gula, garam. B. Bibit mentimun, jarum, garam, dan terasi. C. Bibit lada, cabai, bawang, dan terong.
Ini harus benar ya Kak Fajri, karena ini cerita dari Indonesia.
Benar banget.
Jangan
Masa
sampai
nggak tahu
salah.
nih?
Kalau salah, kita datangin nih Kak Fajri ya.
Sherlock ya.
Oke, karena waktunya udah habis, jawabannya kita spill Kak Fajri. Apa nih jawabannya?
Oke, buat jawabannya ada B, bibit mentimun, jarum, garam, dan terasi.
Oke, gitu ya teman-teman. Nah, kita masuk ke pertanyaan terakhir Kak Fajri ya.
Aduh, apa nih kira-kira pertanyaan?
Apa ya? Oke, langsung dibacain Kak Fajri ya pertanyaan terakhir.
Oke, pertanyaan terakhir. Siapa yang berhasil menyelamatkan anak kecil yang tenggelam?
Oke. Pilihan gandanya yang pertama ada mermaid, yang kedua atau yang B ada mermaid, dan yang C ada merboy. Waduh, ini agak mengecoh ya pilihan gandanya. Teman-teman jangan sampai terkecoh nih dengan jawabannya nih. Oke, kita tunggu nih, masih ada waktunya, langsung aja. Oke, kayaknya udah habis nih Kak.
Lebih yang kepo nih apa jawabannya.
Langsung aja Kak Fajri, kita spill jawabannya.
Oke, jawabannya adalah A, merman.
Oke, ini cerita yang bikin kita agak culture shock gitu ya.
Yang tadi biasanya Putri Duyung, ini Putra Duyung.
Oke, mungkin seperti itu teman-teman sesi kuis kita ya. Nanti teman-teman yang pengen tahu siapa pemenangnya itu langsung aja dikepoin IG-nya Safel ya, bakal ada pengumuman di sana gitu. Di mana Kak Fajri IG-nya Safel?
Di @safeluny.
Oke, ditunggu ya teman-teman pengumumannya. Oke Kak Fajri ya, tadi kita udah selesai kuis ya Kak Fajri ya. Selanjutnya kita bakal ada apa lagi Kak Fajri ya?
Oke, karena tadi kuis juga udah di penghujung acara ya Kak. Jadi kayaknya bentar lagi selesai nih.
Waduh, kok sedih ya Kak Fajri ya?
Aduh, sedih. Tapi jangan sedih dulu dong. Masih ada penampilan spesial dari SDC.
Oke, tadi kayaknya ada sampai yang nanyain nih Kak Fajri, SDC nampilin apa? Gimana? Harus nonton ya dia ya. Jangan sampai yang nanya malah nggak nonton ya.
Bener banget. Tadi kalau misalnya ke kamar mandi harus dibawa ya HP-nya.
Iya, harus dibawa karena ini penampilan yang spesial ya dari SDC.
Dan kali ini ya Kak, SDC akan pastinya membawakan cover dance dari lagu-lagu yang asli dan spesial buat kita semua.
Pasti ya dong, soalnya SDC selalu tampil spesial di setiap acara.
Kayaknya bener udah di penghujung acara deh kita kayak gitu.
Iya ya, karena juga kita dari siang ya udah berpresentasi dan cerita-cerita dari berbagai negara, terus juga tadi kita udah melihat dan menyaksikan ya, menikmati penampilan dari Kese,
dari
Safela juga, dan ya kita sekarang udah di ujung acara Kak Fajri ya. Sedih dong pastinya, kita bakal berpisah sementara gitu ya sama teman-teman ya. Itu tapi harapannya kita bisa ketemu lagi ya di agenda lainnya seperti Kak Fajri ya.
Oleh karena itu, kami berdua izin undur diri sebagai Master of Ceremony yang sudah membantu acara dari awal hingga akhir. Saya Fajra Isani dan partner saya,
Teguh Rizky.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai jumpa di Festival Budaya Internasional 2023.
See you guys.
Seru gak sih kalau kita ketemu hampir? Gak ada seru-serunya, ganteng tau. Iya kalau tadinya kalau misalnya kita jadi kantor, kita jadi vampir juga. Kan kita bisa ngerasain juga jadi vampir. Siapa tahu sih? Kamu serem banget. Tapi kan kamu juga sih, kamu nggak sih? Kok gitu sih? Ya aku baca. Hati-hati ya mimpinya. Hati-hati.
Hey, why not? できるわけないって私わかってるの。もしヴァンパイアなれるのならあなたに噛みつきさえ喉元そうヴァンパイア口づけよりもっと分かり合える。もしヴァンパイアなれたのならあなたも仲間にその傷跡ねえヴァンパイア好きの夜にどうにもならない愛を映しましょう。会いたくて会いたくてこの胸が苦しくなってくる Hey of course Hey love you 気になって一日中あなたを忘れられない Hey miss you Hey wanting 恋とは感染症見えないウイルスのせい予防するワクチンは派遣されてない。でもヴァンパイア分かっててもあなたに抱かれましょう。もうヴァンパイア拒否できないハート盗まれたの。でもヴァンパイアそれでもいいあなたに操られて笑いはねえヴァンパイア交わりたい二人で不死身の愛に変わりましょう。月の形満月から少しずつかけてくように知らぬ間に水になんて消えてしまうものの鏡見て心決めた私ヴァンパイア。もしヴァンパイアなれるのならあなたに噛みつきさえ喉元そうヴァンパイア口づけよりもっと分かり合える。もしヴァンパイアなれたのならあなたも仲間にその傷跡ねえヴァンパイア好きの夜にどうにもならない愛を映しましょう。I'm lion, I'm a queen. 아무도 그래도 날 가둘 수 없어. 아픔도
붉은 태양 아래 fire 파랗게 타는 flower 미지근한 너의 애를 태우게 살짝 드러내는 샤크라 달아오르는 상처 발자국은 내 왕관을 맴돌게 난 나의 눈을 가리고 음악에 몸을 맡기고 뻗는 리듬을 망치고 사자의 춤을 바치고 나의 눈을 살피고 음악에 몸이 말리고 뜨거운 리듬에 갇히고 사자의 춤을 바치고 It looks like a lion I'm a queen like a lion It looks like a lion I'm a queen like a lion 그 강인한 울음은 너의 발을 내게 돌려 이 넓은 황야 속 크고 단단한 씨를 뿌려 그 웅장한 부름은 너의 맘을 내게 돌려 이 깊은 바닷속까지 거친 멜로디를 꽂아 땀을 내지 마라 자리를 지키는 라이언 때로는 사나워질지 모르니 이제 환호의 음을 높여 모두 고개를 올려 어린 사자의 왕관을 세우네 난 나의 눈을 가리고 음악에 몸을 맡기고 뻗는 리듬을 망치고 사자의 춤을 바치고 나의
쓸데없는 게 따윈 무릎 평균이란 답답한 우리는 무너뜨려 그리고 누가 날 막고 또 누가 날 조종해 조심해 다듬지 못한 발톱으로 아무도 갚은 적이 없는 가축하는 길 뻔히 빠진 꼰대들이 혀를 차던지 그걸 해내고서야 받는 박수는 덧자리 때 마주치 그걸만 받고 이제 부정할 수 없어 I'm a queen 길들일 수 없어 살아도 This is me. Where the spring mist settle and the valleys breathe and the hillocks shadow light and calm. You're not to feel unwanted, though the world might abhor. Your home is in Victoria, Victoria, once more. When the night wind calls us to the tussling fields, lost in battle, weary in your heart, I'll uphold your honor as we march to the shore, and I will see Victoria, Victoria once more. My heart will sing Victoria, Victoria once more.